was supposed to go back, but I saw something that pretty much gave me a new look on life and some things I need to change in my life and things I need to do. And this is from a YouTuber I watch a lot. Fellow, does a channel called The Outdoor Boys. I've been watching him for quite a bit. He's an outdoorsman. Does some pretty cool stuff. But this guy's channel is huge. But the statements he was making, he's making a lot of good points. I mean, very good points. A lot of YouTubers are getting tired of YouTube. They are. They just ain't the same like it used to be anymore. I said this before, again and again, but at one point we need YouTube. But now we don't. We really don't need it. But I think about it, with this new contract, with people coming in now, see the technology, we honestly don't really need to go on YouTube anymore. Honestly, to tell you the truth. We can conduct the entire company offline, like easily. And it would be more productive for the company to be offline because, again, people can come in and see the technology right there. I mean, it's better than being online. It's right there. You can actually see it. Investors can come down and see it. Anyone can come down and see it. So, I can understand after all that time he's been on YouTube that he's leaving because, as I said before, you got to do a lot of bullcrap with YouTube. You got to deal with trolls and people want to go outside boundaries, you know what I mean? And he was right about a lot of that stuff. People do commit some serious boundaries, and you got to deal with some crap at the end of the day. Because, you know, people have no common sense. But there's also, once you realize you hit a point where now, you know, you don't really need it the way you thought you needed it. You're just used to being online all the time, and that's what's for me. I'm used to being on YouTube all the time. I got other forum sites that I log on to that I basically show off our technology to that we don't have the kind of nonsense that we go through on YouTube. And I'm not saying everybody on my subscribers are people like that. They're not. I met some very nice people on YouTube. But unfortunately, I met some very, very ugly people on YouTube also. And we had to deal with that nonsense due to the fact, as I said before, trying to get our company noticed, trying to get our company out there. But then I realized that coming back from, I forgot what was that, coming back from somewhere, I realized that YouTube has gone as far as it probably can go for us. We need to have showrooms. We need to have people come in and see these items. And now just being able to connect with this organization that helps companies out and get to that next level, that's where we're going to be going. Once that's established, that's it. I get my business cards already be done out, my brochures and stuff. We have enough technology to last us a lifetime. We don't need to advertise anything else. We really don't. I just went out there today and I had a screen fire up at 300 lumens. I mean, sitting right there looking at this thing thinking, you know, we really don't need to be on YouTube anymore. We really don't. Who are we proving to at the end of the day? We've done 12,000 videos on YouTube. 12,000 videos on YouTube. What else we got to prove? We've done everything you can literally name under the sun. We've done so much stuff. There are people that haven't even caught up to what we're doing yet. So at that particular point, we're at that stage. We're thinking at the end of the day that we have to concentrate on, put it away, we have done so much stuff that I really don't have to show off much when I do demonstrations offline. The fact that we can fire up in environments that usually most projection, well actually all projection screens don't function in, that's enough for them. That's it. And then you got people out there who will sit there and say, well, you know, this, that, and the other. Look, I've been to the YouTube road trip. I've done it myself. I've gone to YouTube. A lot of people sitting in dark environments, high-powered machines. Some of those are demonstrations at all. I got challenges that go from here to there. Years of challenges. I ain't got nobody matching them yet. The challenge still floating around called the 1100 lumen challenge. It's been there for years. No one's ever gone near it. And I can see why the companies don't care. Because again, they're making their money. I wouldn't care either, to tell you the truth. Honestly, if I was making my money, I wouldn't really care about no challenges at the end of the day. Why would that affect me? I'm already here. I'm already making the money. That's the whole point. They get your technology from A to B, so you're making serious capital. Once you hit that plateau, who really freaking cares? Who cares if you have a better screen? Who cares if you can do this? Who cares? They're making their money. I'm still here talking about at the end of the day, well, We got to challenge. I'm not challenging anything anymore. I'm done. I've already hit that plateau already. I'm done. My technology's already tested, ready to go. I got my license. I got my TBA. I've got my wholesale license. I got everything to run a company. Everything. I'm good. And because of those licenses and documents I have, I can have organization, banks, whatever, fund whatever I need because I have legitimate real company. So that means for me now, since I've got these people coming down, the next stage is we don't really need YouTube anymore. We don't. What are we advertising? We got I got videos that still get hit from 10 years ago. They still get hit. I still got people that come in and talk about the Star Wars screen, Supreme 8. We don't make 8s anymore. We just got tons of videos. I'm done. I am going to go, I got a forum site. I'm going to be concentrating on my forum site, and I'm going to be going in there and doing more videos in there, and more live videos and demonstrations in there. But as for here, we got 12,000, probably over 12,000 more in. There's really no point. What was the point? For me, I thought the other day, what was the point of me logging on videos onto YouTube to begin with? I mean, the only thing I can see is a website, but we could do that from Facebook with no problem. And I got to deal with the crybabies. I'm used to people basically backing up technology, showing what they have, and crying about every little thing. Every time I tell her I got somebody on my channel crying about something, I'm done. I can't deal with that crap anymore. As for leveling the playing field, we don't care. I'm not leveling jack. I'm done. My technology is 5,000 a square. I'm taking 5,000 a square. I'm taking it. I'm done. Look, you can't blame us at the end of the day. How long has this stuff been around? For ages, right? How many people, very few people have gotten the opportunity to take advantage of our technology. We made a lot of money, but very few people took advantage of it. That's not my fault anymore. The opportunity's there, you gotta take it. I already know what you're left with. I'm gonna tell you from the door. I've seen, we tested, there's nothing literally out there. Everybody's following the same exact tail at the end of the day, put it that way. They're all following the same tail. Dark environment, high-powered machines, calibrated projectors, smoke and mirrors, that's all. When you get home, turn on your projector and your screen will wash out. Your colors are not going to read. You can't pick up, and I don't care what you pay on a projector, I don't care what you calibrate at the end of the day, you will never ever achieve a black look on a gray and white screen. It's never going to happen, ever. And even not even gunmetal, you'll never get it, ever. You're just sitting in the dark picking up something that doesn't read at all, period. And if anyone's going to sit there and say, well, you know, someone can develop black technology, but the problem is no company will touch you. Black technology is a very interesting category of screen. It requires a ton of testing sitting on top of these things to make sure they do exactly what they say. Because imagine if the other person got a contract and his screens were coming up gray on 80,000. That'd be a huge, massive problem. Imagine out of the 80,000 that they couldn't figure out exactly what game they actually had on the screen. Imagine the nightmare that would be for the people who signed a contract with them. They run the possibility of getting sued. They run the possibility of getting caught up in consumer fraud because they signed someone that did a lot of damage to their company. So be careful who you bring people on board with. People make that mistake all the time. They sign people up to a contract and like, oh my goodness, you didn't tell me he was in all that. That's gonna make us look bad. We gotta get some damage control in here. There you go. Alright, I'm just gonna concentrate on what we gotta do. I don't care about other stuff, I really don't. And the guy made a perfectly good example. He gotta concentrate in his world right now. My world is projection screen technology, but I gotta concentrate on what's gonna benefit my company. That's what I gotta concentrate on. Trying to make deals that all that, no, I'm done with that. I'm done. I gotta concentrate. We got amazing technology. I need to take it where it can go and make it and do what it's designed to do. That's where I'm going with it. That's it. And for the naysayers to sit there and go, oh, no, you don't understand business. Don't even try to open your mouth. You don't understand business at all. You got a technology like mine, what did you do with it? Okay, then you go to the highest bidder, you do business with the big contract companies, make fast revenue, extremely fast, get your stuff out there on the main line, get yourself out there and expos and shows and all that. It takes a lot of money to do that. So, for those who want to sit there and say, well, you sold out? No, not really, we didn't sell out. Sales been here forever. If you got blindsided by these jokers that did false demonstrations about our products and you didn't buy it, then that's not my problem at the end of the day, that's yours. And then find out they're not even around. They didn't even last that long. We're still here. We're going to the next upper level. They have faded out. Now, don't get this twisted. Don't think at the end of the day, because we're going to another upper level and we're doing something elsewhere. We're going with our technology elsewhere. Don't think those lawsuits and that prison time ain't going to, they still stick. We hire this attorney, it's going to stick. I'm not coming on YouTube to talk about this and any other. I don't care. His job is to take care of what needs to be taken care of. My job is to get what I got to get done. To make my investors or whatever I got to be happy at the end of the day. That's my job. That's it. If I develop anything new, I'm trying to think about that one for a minute. Do we even do anything new? Honestly, I mean, after what I just saw today, I had the first time taking that screen outside at 300 lumens, like out in an open park somewhere. Do you have any idea? When that screen competes at 100%, you be to stick a screen outside in your backyard at 9 o'clock in the morning and watch a movie off of it. Again, you have any idea what that technology... My buddy saw that, he said, oh my God, you know how much money your product is worth now? A lot of money. A lot of money. Yeah. I can operate at 300 lumens outside. What people don't understand when they saw the... It's mine, this is rear projection, so the image is pushing out the opposite side, which means all that light is transferring through that screen. 300 lumens at 9 o'clock in the morning ain't jack. It doesn't, there's no such thing, there's nothing there for that screen to read, but it read it. It picked it up with no problem whatsoever. Yep, we got something interesting, extremely interesting. So, I am going to concentrate on what I have to do. Get my business cards finished off, because I go back there and finish the application for that. I need 2 more licenses that I need. Arrange as many meetings as I possibly can to check out our technology, get our grants. We can go and open up big showrooms to bring people in and show up at a couple of expos. That's what I need to do. All this conquering eBay stuff, no, I'm not doing that. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. All these challenges, waste of our time. People mumbling, jumbling back and forth on YouTube. Look, here's the bottom line. The attorney will handle this. If you feel or whatever I do is fake, you contact them. And we'll set up a day, we'll go in court, and if you lose $1 million. That's all to it. Simple plain. I want the lawyers handle everything. I don't get involved in that crap. Look at these companies, these professional companies out there. They don't get involved in any of that stuff. They don't, none of them do. They got attorneys take care of all that stuff. All they do is just back up their product. That's what you're supposed to do. I got so caught up in this whole competition and constant fighting to keep my screen from being scrutinized by people who hated our products that I completely lost track of what I'm supposed to be doing. So it's time for me to grab some of these opportunities that are coming my way and do what I need to do. That's what I'm going to do. So that's basically about it. All right, people. I'll be safe and have a good day. Good night, or whatever I'm going to call it. I gotta go.